Welcome back to my channel. Now I know I have been gone for a little while, but this is just a quick introductory video to say I am back. So tomorrow is my last ever hand-in at university. It means I will graduate this year. So it also means that I'm now going full-time into my active Tilly business, which if you don't know, head over to my Instagram to find out. I'll put my Instagram name here, my PT, and also this. So what I'm going to be doing now is really trying to make really good content, to say really one more time, to help you guys on your journey. Today is a quick video, today is a quick video to share my top tips on how to get lean. So if you follow me on my Instagram or anything like that, you might have known that actually I have got a lot leaner in the past 2, 3, 4 weeks, maybe in the past month. I've got a lot leaner. So that is currently what I'm like looking at. That's my current state. I'm not actually looking to reduce any more body fat. However, I am going to share with you my top tips on how I've achieved this. Tip number 1 is make sure you are eating enough. Now this is something I talk about loads, but a lot of people don't eat enough. So we're always told move more, eat less. That's not always the case. You might be going to the gym and smashing out the gym so much that you may find you're under eating on things like, if you're just having a chicken salad, for example, that's actually relatively low in calories. So just make sure you're eating enough. How you can check you're eating enough, I would recommend tracking. Now I completely get this is not appropriate and this is not something that everyone can do. However, if you can, it is the most incredible tool. Maybe do it for just a couple weeks to make sure you're getting in enough food, you're getting the right nutrients, and then kind of you become more aware of the foods that you're eating. So yeah, if you can try to track your calories, try to make sure that you're eating enough, that kind of thing. You can use calculators like ifitfitsyourmacros.com and things like that, or message me and maybe we can see if we can work together to make sure we are hitting those macros and making sure you're eating the right amount of calories, because that is 100% the most important thing. But you can also flip it and also make sure you aren't overeating. So again, although we are a nation of dieters that tend to undereat a lot, we are also massive overeaters of all the rubbish food. So we need to make sure that there's that happy balance. So to get lean, we're needing to be in a calorie deficit. Therefore, we need to be eating less calories than we're burning. So making sure we're in that calorie deficit is so important. If you're overeating, you're going to not be in that calorie deficit. However, if you're undereating, your body will just adapt to the amount of calories that's eaten and will eventually just stop burning fat and will just take away some of your energy and things like that. There's previous posts and vlogs that I've spoken to about that. So that is tip number 1. Make sure you are eating the right amount. So we are eating enough. Tip number 2 is make sure you are getting really good sources of protein. As a nation, it's very tricky for us to ever go out for food and not have a carb complement our dish or be like the main one. So basically, the reason why I'm now in completely different attire is because my camera died just as I was filming. So I just want to finish off the protein one. It's basically what I would recommend is making sure you have a good source of protein at every single meal. So whether that's egg or like Greek yogurt for breakfast, lean meat, so like chicken, wow, that's big. Like chicken, turkey, or reduced fat mince, or fish, that kind of thing. If you're like a veggie or a vegan, like tofu is really good. And then also having the same for your meal. So a good source of protein at every meal. Now, I have officially finished uni. I've just had my last hand in. I've got about 30 minutes before Tom, our family friend, comes to pick me up. And I'm off to Bristol Airport to fly out to see my parents who are in in Javia in Spain for a few days. I'm going to carry on this vlog while I am travelling today. So you have had tip 1 and 2. Tip number 3 is to know your body type. We can sometimes, a lot of the time, categorise us in 3 different body types. So we've got the ectomorph, which is really tall and really slim. So I'm talking like the Cara Delevingnes. We've got the mesomorph, which are like the Jessica Ennis. So basically, these are the sort of people that can build muscle quickly and also reduce fat. So those sort of people, their best type of training would be like HIIT training and a mixture of cardio and weights, and then a good mix of good quality food, so carbs, fats and proteins. For the ectomorphs, the Cara Delevingne, so the tall and the skinny, if you're wanting that fuller body, you're looking to build a bit more muscle and you're looking for that like stereotype toned look, bikini body look, then you're looking at having a few more carbs and really weight training. So your body works really well at burning fat. You don't store a lot of fat, but that also means you don't put on muscle very easily. So lots of carbs, lots of calories and lots of weight training. You then have the endomorph, which is opposite end of the scale, so the opposite to the ectomorph, and these are like the Beyoncés of us. So they're really full figures, so you may find that you store fat quite well, but you also build muscle as well. So here you want to have quite a bit of cardio. So if you're looking for that bikini body type thing, you may find that as your body type you will need to do a bit more cardio, and then also to watch your carb intake. And those three are what I really go by, especially as a personal trainer. When I look at clients, I can kind of see straight away roughly what type of body type they are, so then roughly what kind of training and food they're going to need. So the ectomorph, probably more carbs and lots of weight training. Your mesomorph, so you're naturally quite toned, so you've got quite a variety, you can have quite a variety of different things, so a nice balance of food and a good balance of different exercises. And then your endomorph, we're looking at a lot more cardio, so HIIT style based, to help reduce that fat, and just to be able to watch our carbs. So you may find a higher protein, higher fat diet. Now, this is completely my opinion and how I take the body. I found with my clients, actually that really does work by helping to classify them. It also works when it comes to working out calories and stuff. So that's what I learned when I did my nutrition coaching course. So I am now off to the airport. Bye! Okay guys, so I am in Spain and this is where I am doing it. Tip number 4? Are we on 4? So tip number 4 is just be as active as you can. So you don't have to slave in the gym 5 hours a day, because a lot of the time we don't have time for that. But just try to be as active as you can, so whether that's like walking to the shop instead of driving to the shop. So excuse the state of me. I've just done 60 lengths in the pool, just because I got bored and I thought, do something. So point 4 is just try to be as active as you can. So to become leaner, you need to be in a calorie deficit, and you can do that one of 2 ways. I'm still a bit worn out from my swimming. You can either eat less or you could do more. So if you're someone that doesn't want to reduce their calories, you could just do more. Just increase your cardio and increase your movement. So basically do more. Hello, so it is now day 2 out of 3 in Spain, and I'm just gonna have to prop you up. Tip number 5 on how to stay lean is quite like, when I watch vlogs and I see this tip come out, I'm like, ugh, give me something else, like give me something to actually be able to do. But it's probably the most important, and it is basically just stay consistent. So you want to stay consistent in all of your training and your nutrition. We're in like a nation, and I guess you could even argue in a world, that all we want is quick fixes. So we're surrounded by fad diets. We're told we can lose like 50 billion stone in like 2 hours. But obviously it's not the case, and actually when you just are really persistent in your training, and persistent and consistent in your training, that's when results happen. Just try to relax about it. So the more you stress about it, the less likely you are gonna achieve. And this is completely speaking from experience, is how I've now got to the position that I'm in, being the leanest I am, is literally just from not caring about it, because obviously I cared about it, otherwise I wouldn't have achieved it, but just being really persistent, consistent, and just a bit stress-free of it. So before, I used to really stress about like, oh, I have to have chicken salad for lunch, or you can't have a chocolate bar, or you can't have that. But through like tracking, and again, I've said it loads, I get that not everyone can track and blah blah blah, but for me it really helped. So, and then just being persistent with it, consistent with it. Yeah, I went through changes in my body I didn't particularly want at some point, because I had to do like a reverse diet thing, which I'm not going to go too much into, but eventually, and I was saying, just trust the process, and sometimes it's hard because you're not getting results as quickly as you want them, or as quickly as you've seen them before, but you know what, these have been the best, most sustainable and most relaxed results I've achieved, and that is literally just chilling out. Don't stress about it. The more you stress about it, the more you're probably not going to want to do it. The more consistent you are, the more you make it into like your routine. So like when I talk about consistency, I don't mean like you have to run every single day at 7 o'clock in the morning. I just mean like just be active consistently. Just for me, as soon as I got my nutrition right, as soon as I got my training program right, which I get isn't easy for everyone, and go to learn all about the macros and the calories and stuff, which I will be doing vlogs and stuff about, because I think that's the one thing that really helped me with my training. But I think I need to wrap it up there. So those are my 5 top tips on getting lean. I think I'm drunk on sun. I'm just going to leave it here. But those are my top 5 tips, and I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you didn't, please do nothing. Just tell me I'm fabulous anyway.